honor to welcome you here tonight as we commemorate the Purple Heart and especially honor those who are Purple Heart recipients. What a fitting place, being that George Washington gave the first badge of military merit to 3 Revolutionary soldiers. And also special to my family because my wife's grandfather, Warren Sr., was a World War II veteran and a recipient of the Purple Heart. And so it is a true honor for us to be able to come here tonight and pray for the repose of his soul and so many other souls, and to give thanks to God for these brave men and women who are willing to pay the ultimate cost for the sake of our liberty, our independence, and our peace. And so thank you for being with us this evening.
It's a great prayer, and it's an honor for us to be sponsoring a service and holding a service to honor Purple Heart recipients. And the first speaker is going to be Richard Custer. Richard has 5 Purple Hearts. So he certainly is a citizen soldier who has done his share. He is with the Military Order of the Purple Heart in Valley Forge chapter from the Department of Pennsylvania. Thank you.
I'm representing the military order of the Purple Heart, and it's an honor as one of the officers. I'm proud about this chapter as one of the oldest in Pennsylvania, and I thank the Veterans Ministry and the chapel staff for allowing us to allow myself to talk anyway. When you walk through those chapel doors, consumed by the history, while being inspired by the brave founders that built this great nation. Washington Memorial Chapel at Valley Forge stands as a testament to the true values that inspire us today to defend and cherish the freedoms that were paid forward by these great men and women, our founders. The father of this nation, the chapel's namesake, George Washington, saw fit to recognize those that shed their blood and sacrificed their lives so generations could live free. So it is fitting that on this day we are gathered with George Washington's memory in the presence of his wisdom to honor those that met the qualities for the recognition of the badge of military merit, or as we know it today, Military Purple Heart.
The next introduction is George Turak, who's a speaker as well. And George and I actually have something in common. He enlisted in the Army in 1969, and I received my draft notice in 1969. So we had the same beginning place.
Thank you.
But George, his path took him to Vietnam, where he was wounded in action. And my path took me to seminary, where I eventually became an Army chaplain. So we had different paths, but here we are meeting together. So I present George Turak.
Thank you. Yep. Thank you. I'm very honored to be here, and Richard covered a lot about the Purple Heart, of course, and there's 342 million people that live in the United States of America. There's probably 200,000 Purple Heart living recipients. That's quite a difference of the people who serve and the people who don't. We have a foundation called Mount America Foundation, and we honor veterans. We honor Gold Star families. We train Sea Cadets who want to go into the military and serve the country. 100% of our kids go into the military. In the Afghanistan pullout, we had 6 kids there. Luckily, they were not at the airport when that disaster happened. So at Mount America, what we've done is we created a monument. We have 7 soldiers' crosses on our hill. Each one is 21 feet apart, 21 gun salute. On Memorial Day, we put 3 people at each of the 7 soldiers' crosses, and they say a name and they hit the helmet. Do I have any Gold Star families here? Veterans from the battlefield that have lost friends, would you please stand? Gentlemen, I'd like you to come up here. I'd like you to all come up here. I'd like you to say a name of your fallen comrade. Richard.
Russell Harris. Larry Scott. Thomas Perry. Guadalupe Flores. Robert Childress. Thank you.
Paul Myers. Kevin Casey.
Bill Chandler, the last man from Delaware County to die in the war.
Gary Jeffries.
Milton Olive, the first African American to get the Medal of Honor in the Vietnam War. Beauchamp. Zoinks. Vogel. And many more.
Jay Aubin.
They died on the battlefield and received the Purple Heart for their service. God bless all of the fallen. I would love to see 2 of these in front of this chapel. If anybody would like to discuss that after this, please feel free to call me or contact me. Thank you. Thank you.